Hello, beautiful souls, and happy full moon. This is going to be a January 2023 full moon energy activation. If you are new to my sessions, what I do during these activations is I have intuitively picked up on some main guidance and messages that are being collectively given to us during this time. And as I go over those, I then guide you through an energy activation so that you can integrate this energy and get intuitions and release and just get everything that you need most of this time. So I am an energy channel and a healer, and in just a moment I will be connecting energetically and channeling the energy of the moon through me into you. Always for your highest and best good, per your intentions, what you need and desire most. So if you are open and receptive to receive an energy activation and healing during this session, just say yes. And we actually had a good bit of messages coming through, more than usual. So I will try to go through each one briefly and then give you some ample time to energetically integrate and activate each message. As I am taking a minute to connect energetically, I invite you to just take a couple of deep breaths, get into a state of relaxation, and set your intentions that you have for this full moon. What you would like to release and let go of, and what you want to call in, create, and manifest. I will let you know once we are energetically connected, and then we'll go through the rest of this process. We are now energetically connected, and the session has begun. Finish up any intentions that you are setting, and then just surrender and allow yourself to receive all the energy that you need right now. The main message that I got for this full moon is having the courage to follow your heart and your intuition as we begin this new year. And every individual piece of guidance and activation will all be facilitating in this overall energy. So the first piece of guidance that I got was just taking a moment at the beginning of this session to do a clearing and an energetic recharging, and to call upon divine assistance to do so. We are being reminded strongly that we are not in this alone, and there is a lot of divine support right now. There's a lot of help and assistance And if you ever feel stuck or you just need help, call upon your angels, guides, star beings. Allow them to help you and trust that they will. So for this first activation, we are calling in, with your permission of course, your team of guides, angels, star beings, and divine helpers, gods, goddesses, all beings of light, who hold the energetic frequency and vibration that can assist you best right now. And they're placing their hands upon you. They are sharing their energy and their gifts with you. And they're helping you first to let go of everything that you are ready to release. They are telling you, give it all to us. We will help you release and transmute this. So everything that you are ready to let go of during this full moon, release it to them. Completely let it go and surrender it all. Feel as if there is an energetic vacuum stemming from the moon, connecting to your energy, and just release everything. Let the moon take it all and transmute it back into love, back into light. And these divine helpers are now giving you the energy of replenishment, the energy to recharge yourself. So again, feel the moonlight shining upon you and just wrapping you up, giving you everything that you need, while all of these divine helpers surround you, give you the exact energy that you need right now. There's nothing for you to do. Let them help you. Feel your body and your energy field just being filled up, recharged with fresh, new energy. And from this space, we move into the second activation and piece of guidance. And that is, we are being gifted with a clear vision and tapping in to our infinite power. So we are going to, in this activation, just clear out all old mental stories and emotional energies that have created any bit of confusion within your mind, any fogginess. Perhaps there's been a bit of a battle between where you're being called and the energy of the past. Maybe it is what your heart is telling you versus what your ego is telling you. Or maybe you're just getting a lot of downloads and ideas and you are struggling a bit to know which one to follow, where to act, how to act. We are getting a lot of energetic downloads. And so to prepare you to fully receive these and be able to act and create and now live from this new energy, we are going to be activating both your third eye now and your heart. As we are activating your third eye, I'm placing my hand upon your forehead, and your heart, I'm placing one hand upon your chest. We are asking those divine helpers to clear out any energy of confusion, fogginess, so that you may follow where your highest intuition and heart's desires are leading you. There's nothing for you to do. Just relax and allow this all to be done on your behalf now. And we are moving down to your solar plexus, the area of your diaphragm. I'm placing my hands upon your solar plexus and activating this, connecting your solar plexus to the grand central sun, awakening your infinite power. And we are asking your divine helpers to, as I am doing this, clear out any old programs and limitations, stories and beliefs that made you feel powerless. You are divine source creator in human form, and we are now activating this power within you, while simultaneously releasing you and freeing you from the restrictive energy of illusion that told you you did not hold infinite power. Just really relax and surrender into this and feel the infinite source power that is your nature. And with these activations that we just did, you will be gifted with new intuitions, new ideas and inspiration, and you will now have the belief in yourself that you can accomplish anything. You now have the power within you to courageously act. Even if you feel like you're navigating through the dark, the unknown, you trust your heart, you trust your gut, you trust your intuition, and you trust and have faith in yourself and your divine power. And this moves us now to the next energy and activation, And this is a new way of being in the world. And I want to give a brief example of something I experienced that was cool and unexpected. And I got the intuition that this year especially, many of us will be activating these new gifts, these new ways of perceiving and just being human. It's an unlocking of parts of yourself that may have been dormant. It is an activation of new ways of being a human, essentially. Just this morning, I discovered that I had the ability now to feel the energetic signature of different people, of teachings, of energy. Now, being an empath, I have always been sensitive to energies and able to feel, frequencies and things like that. But this was different. This was tapping in to an energy and seeing that energy on a whole new level. The best way that I can describe it was if you would see somebody from a distance, you could probably make out some very basic characteristics of that person. But then if you moved in and you were only 6 inches away, you could see very finite details. That's kind of where I felt like I moved. It was a neutral energy. It wasn't high vibration, low vibration. It was just tapping in to an energetic signature. And it was really cool. And after it happened, and it just happened this morning before I'm recording this, I then got the intuition that things like this are going to be happening for many of us. And not to place any sort of expectation on what that looks like for you, but just to be open up to whatever is wanting to be unlocked within you, for it will absolutely only benefit you. So for this next activation, I am connecting to your crown chakra, placing both of my hands on the top of your head, and I'm asking that high vibrational energy is flowed into your crown, that downloads and light codes are flowed into you, and that whatever is meant to be activated or unlocked within you is done so at this time, always for your highest and best good and what you're ready for. So just surrender and feel this flood of new activating energy flowing into the crown of your head, activating your mind, your senses, your body, your emotions, flowing all the way down through the bottoms of your feet. And surrender to whatever you get during this activation. And as I was channeling this, I got the intuition that much of what has been activated just now will assist you as you are following your heart and your intuition. It will absolutely assist you in whatever you do here, whether that is healing or creative work, just grounding in more light. Know that whatever was activated is a part of this. And that moves us now to the next activation and the message that is coming through, which is one of helping one another out. But in a way that is very new paradigm. If you see someone who is struggling in any way, maybe they feel stuck, maybe they are wanting clarity or answers or whatever ways it is playing out. Step one is to empathize, right? Many of us can do that. Being natural empaths, we can empathize with others when we see them going through things. Step two now is to create for them, not in a way that you are taking away from their free will choice, not in a way that you are dictating what's best for them, but rather in a very general sense. When you know someone who is struggling in any way, just take a moment and set the intention or visualize them in their most ideal form. So if they are struggling with finances, just close your eyes and see them abundant. Now, you don't have to know what that means for them. You don't have to know the best course or plan of action. That's not your responsibility. But as we are moving forward, we are being strongly encouraged and reminded that we really do create for one another. And for those of you who are familiar with Neville Goddard and Everyone Is You Pushed Out, this is nothing new, and it might just be a reminder. And for some, this might be a new concept. But when you see someone who is having a hard time and you think, oh, they're having such a hard time, we are unintentionally perpetuating that. But if you see them and you send them energy, you see them in their ideal form, then you are essentially giving them something that they need that at that time they couldn't give themselves. It's like if you saw someone who was cold and you saw them outside and you just said, oh, you're cold, I feel so bad for you, you're cold. But then you realized you were holding a coat. You would give them that coat so that they wouldn't be cold anymore. That's what we're doing. Remember that we create for one another, and as we move forward from this session, allow ourselves to create through a sense of love and peace and just seeing every person, if you're able to, in their most ideal form. Because you will shift them and you will shift yourself, and it only benefits all, for we are all one. So let's do this now. If you can think of anyone in your life, maybe they're close to you, they're not close to you, and they are just dealing with something. Bring them into your mind's eye. And in a very general and loving sense, see them right now in their ideal state. Whatever they are struggling with, it's been resolved. And they are happy. And they're telling you right now how happy they are. And you feel yourself receive all that energy back. That gift that you just gave to them, you receive it back because you are one. And let's take a moment to do this for everybody listening to this session. In your mind's eye, see, intend that everyone listening to this is in their ideal state. Whatever that is for them. Intend that everyone who listens to this session, their intentions are made manifest in the perfect, most divine way. They are happy and healthy, filled with love, free, fulfilled. And now allow all that energy that you sent to everyone to come back to you and receive this same gift for yourself. And this moves us now to the next activation, which is similar. And that is to really tap into both the divine masculine and feminine power to create this new earth. Know that you create this new earth through your imagination, your intentions. That is the divine feminine, the creation part. The divine masculine part is when you are guided to take action. But there is a reminder that if we can wait and allow for divinely inspired action to come through us, rather than acting from triggers or fear or anger, if we can just surrender, envision or intend what the ideal new earth or new reality looks like, and then surrender and allow ourselves to receive divinely guided action, that action is going to be infinitely more potent than action that may have been taken from a space of lack or ego or fear or doubt. So I invite you now to, in your mind's eye, let's create this new earth. And this is something I've done before, and it's something I'm going to continue to do because I feel so very strongly that we hold the power here. In your mind's eye, what does the new earth, your dream reality, your utopia look like? And now let's tap into that divine masculine power and feel how you have the power to create this. And to wrap up this session, we are once again activating your third eye, your heart, your solar plexus, and also your root chakra, so that you may follow your heart courageously. Follow your intuition and trust yourself as you create this new reality for you, which has infinite potential. You have infinite potential. And I really want everyone listening to feel this and to know this. And just be open to guidance. And whatever that guidance looks like, you have envisioned your reality. You have envisioned the new earth. And now, when, how, if you are meant to act, you will be able to act. And it will come from a state of flow. And I am now taking the last minute of this session to send you grounding energy and ground in all of the energy activations that we did during this session. Take a few deep breaths and reconnect with your physical body. This session is now complete, so be it and so it is. Let's take a moment to give thanks. And I will leave you here. Happy full moon. I have extensive healings linked below, several courses, a timeline jump course that people are having a lot of really cool success in, twin flame membership group, lots of good stuff. I'll link to below. Sending you all so much love and light, and I will talk with you next time.